What's up, everybody? It's Kat. I am back. I know I skipped a few days because I honestly thought I was just going to fail at this. I thought it was just going to be a total failure and I was just going to give up and never try it again. But today's day 9. I think it could be day 10. And I started feeding with whole wheat flour instead of all-purpose flour about 2 days ago. And earlier today, I did a feeding, but I didn't do a discard. So I didn't discard any. I just fed some whole wheat flour and a little bit of water because one of them has been, I have two starters. One I started with all-purpose flour, and then one I started with whole wheat flour. And then I was doing feedings with all-purpose flour, but just wasn't rising. I was getting like liquid on top. It just wasn't doing right. So I switched to whole wheat flour, and it has been like 4 hours since I fed it, and I didn't discard, and we were at like 150 milliliters on this one, and we're over 300, so I'm like super excited. I'm like freaking out. There's not like a ton of bubbles on the top, so we're obviously just gonna wait and see. Now with the other one, the one that I started, that's the one that I started with whole wheat. At first I started that one with whole wheat, did all purpose for a little bit, and then switched back to whole wheat, and that one seems to be doing better. It smelled like straight acetone earlier, so that's why I fed it, because I read that means your starter is hungry. So I fed it, and it seems like it's doing a lot better since I fed it. And this one, it was about at the same level, right at about 150, and it's right at 300 now. So they are rising more, and so that's good news. So I'm just gonna throw them back in there, and we're gonna check on them in a couple more hours and see if they're still rising, because I want to make sure that they're not rising and falling before I get to it the next day, because then I already have a healthy starter and I can go ahead and be making bread. So I'll check back in tomorrow or next time that I do a check-in. I'll let y'all know how it's going. They're sitting right at like 75, between 75 and 72. But I think in the microwave, they pretty much stay at 75 degrees. So I think that's a perfect temperature for them. And I think we're gonna make it.